Hey, this is Michael Washburn with Leaders Edge in Real Estate, and I'd like to welcome Jillian Michaels, world-renowned fitness trainer and certified nutritionalist. And you might ask, say, what does that have to do with real estate? But believe me, there's a lot of parallels. And thank you for joining us today, Jillian.
Oh, thank you for having me.
One question I've got a couple of them here, but one of them, um, I delve in a little bit about your history and
Yeah.
what made you transform from being like a solo practitioner, where you were doing the training and coaching and that, and to evolve into your business enterprise like you have now.
Sure. Well, I wanted the opportunity to, quite honestly, make more money, Mike. I'm not even going to lie. To this day, prefer all transparency, prefer one-on-one training. It's the most rewarding, it's the most fulfilling. I can get the best results when I see somebody every day, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, but it's not realistic. And it's very difficult to make a living that way, going kind of hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck, invoice to invoice. So years ago, when I was in my 20s, I realized that, I love this job. I'm super passionate about helping empower people through health, fitness, nutrition. But how can I make a real living at this? And I began to look at other individuals in other health and wellness and lifestyle spaces, like a Martha Stewart, a Rachel Ray, a Susie Orman, an Oprah Winfrey, that built brands. And I thought, why can't I do that with fitness and nutrition? And so I sort of set out to figure that out in my 20s, and feel confident in saying I think I've managed to do that by my mid 40s and a little bit
Yeah,
prior to that. But it really was about building a better business, taking what I love and turning it into a stable, lucrative business.
it's excellent, and that's very spot on with where I'm going with this branding. That's also key in our business,
Yeah.
because if you're branded, you're obviously going to be far more successful. And like when you first started out, what was your like techniques and guerrilla, whatever it was, to get out there and get branded and get your name out to become Jillian Michaels?
Well, I love you for saying that. To be honest with you, I thought I was going to be branding a gym. So at the time, things like curves were exploding, right? And we
Yeah,
were just getting into boutique fitness, which has become a massive industry. You've got the Soul Cycles, the Flywheels, the Barry's Boot Camps, the Rise Nations, the Rumble Boxing, all of that stuff is massive. But it was just kicking off with businesses like Curves. And I thought, okay, that seemed a heck of a lot easier to grow a business like that than to grow myself alone. So I thought, all right, I'm going to raise my profile, because I looked at other fitness professionals and they were all celebrity trainers. So that's kind of how they were identified. You'd see them in the weeklies training the most recent celebrity for an action movie or something. So I thought, okay, I need celebrity clients because I want to get press. That's going to build my profile, my credibility, so people will want to come see me at my gym, and then I'll be able to build my gym business. I'll be able to go to investors, and I'm going to franchise out my gym. And to make a very long story short, I ended up getting an opportunity to be on The Biggest Loser. And I thought, okay, well, this is going to bring so much attention to my gym. But it ended up bringing a lot of attention to me. And that's when I was like, all right, there's a huge opportunity here. It wasn't the opportunity I planned on, but I can see a massive path forward now that I have this platform, which is exactly what I needed. I needed a platform. I just thought it was going to be tabloids, right? Talking about me training celebrities. I didn't appreciate that it would be an international television platform. So I got very lucky. And I quickly pivoted to making myself the brand, and then got very intelligent licensing agents, branding agents, business people to help me grow my business and create brand consistency. So I learned very quickly how to build a consistent brand that delivered on a simple promise. And it kind of took off from there.
one other thing, I've noticed, I actually downloaded your app. It's very cool, by the way. It's
Oh,
very neat. And I want to learn how to do yoga. So you get that yoga shred, yoga inferno. That's it. Yoga inferno, right?
that's a tough one. I gotta get an intro yoga program in that app. I'm working on finding an expert for that one. I work your way into Yoga Inferno.
But yeah, I noticed you said the person on the left is if you're experienced, and the person on the right is if you're not experienced. So that's who I'll be paying attention to.
Okay.
So, so I'll put
Me
myself.
too, by the way.
Yeah.
I follow her as well.
But I'm just curious. The app, right? That's brilliant because that's going to create residual income, right? So
It creates passive, you're absolutely right. It creates passive income for me. And not only that, it allows me, what we're doing now is we're utilizing this platform that we built off of my name. So it was the Jillian Michaels Fitness app. And now we've rebranded it and it's Jillian Michaels, the Fitness app. So we're adding new talent onto the platform this year. So not only can I create this content and distribute it globally, right? But I can also bring new talent into the mix and produce their content and then make money off of their content. So it doesn't all fall on my shoulders. So being able to build a platform that stands on its own, that brings in passive income, and that allows you to, quite honestly, make money off of other people, right? And that they make money as well, and they
right.
get the kind of halo effect of me bringing my audience and me anointing them as saying like, hey, this person's really special, is beneficial to all parties.
Yeah, that's spot on with us. We have in our real estate company, we have a residual platform built into it,
Oh, wow.
and we've paid out $500 million so far in residuals, which is, I mean, it's just amazing. I couldn't wait till we got to that point, and we just did. So
Wow.
like I've got a little PO box up the road from me, and this I got out of the PO box yesterday, but it's one of my residual checks. So I can't wait to go back to the PO box to see if there's another residual in it. You know what I mean? So it's
Yes.
really passive income, which allows us to, our agents and everybody, to leverage, like you're talking about, to create passive income.
I didn't even know you could do that in real estate, actually, Mike.
Yeah.
How?
Isn't that amazing?
That's yes. Yes, it is. That's actually amazing. I'm so impressed.
So that's when I saw the app and all of that, I thought, man, this is so cool because, it's so parallel,
Right. Yes.
And the other thing, and it's just fitness. I mean, my brother, I'm the baby of the family, and my older brother is very successful, has a lot of clothing stores and stuff, and he's just had a tough haul physically, health wise. He had a heart transplant at age 36.
Oh my
I gave
gosh.
him a kidney 22 years ago,
Wow.
and now he's been battling cancer for 5 years. So, man, I'll be going down to pick him up soon. But I mean, I took him out Christmas shopping, and he's 68, which anymore that's young,
Yeah, absolutely.
A guy that was 85 that was still jumping out of airplanes. So
Yeah, of course. I'm 47. And I mean, I'm racing horses, surfing, uh, downhill, like snowboarding double black diamonds. But 80% of it, 80% of it, your brother sounds like there's some genetics at work there that didn't work in his favor, but is lifestyle choices, quite
sure,
honestly.
sure. Yeah, and the whole heart thing, he got cardiomyopathy, which came from strep throat, which went into his heart. And
Oh,
so that's what caused that. And so it was just a, series of events going from there. But yeah, I mean, so if you don't have your health, what do you have? So
it's
that's
been
another
said that your health is your first form of wealth. I like to think of it as the platform that you build your life on top of, and when your health is stable, it helps bring stability and strength and resilience into every facet of our lives.
yeah. Yeah, and you really can't bring your A game if you aren't healthy. If you don't have good stamina and vitality, you just can't.
Yes.
So, well, thank you very much. It's great to meet you. It's a pleasure, and I wish you all the best. And I look forward to using your app.
Oh, well, thank you. And next time I look forward to meeting the missus.
Yes, you will. She's far. I mean, she's the brains of the operation. So.
I don't know. It seems like you got plenty of brains in your head there. I think you're on top of it, but I do imagine that she's equally talented.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.